Hi guys, and welcome to RCC Adventures on another wonderful day. It's cloudy again, possible rain, but the sun's out, which is the main thing. Now you would have seen in the last video that the Chrysler is now fixed, or so we think. So we still got to do the testing. We haven't done that yet. Still there on charge from yesterday, but it's now the Golf's turn to have some fun. So with this, I'm going to be changing the rear suspension. Going to be lowering it, yes, lowering it, and sorting the exhaust out, and then once that's done I can turn it around and do the front. I'm not going to do the whole thing in one go. Just do it like this would be, in my eyes, easier. The back should be nice and easy, the exhaust should be relatively easy, and I might be able to get the fronts done today as well, so we will see. But yeah, let's get to it. This is what I've got to contend with at the start. Get nice and low down, bear with me. So the exhaust, I've really got to sort that out, it's just rubbish. And then I'll take the springs out, put in lowering springs. I'm not going to do coilovers, I've gone for lowering springs instead. Because I do still want a little bit of ride comfort. Coils on these generally just make them too harsh. But yeah, so I've got to sort the exhaust out because that is just a mess. So that's got to be sorted. Rear springs got to be sorted. And then once that's done, we can go to the front. So yeah, should be relatively easy. I might be changing the airbox as well, going back to the standard airbox, just to see how it does, because it keeps coming up with error codes saying about the air system, it's not functioning correctly and all this, so we'll go back to the standard airbox and it should be fine, hopefully. So yeah, so I'm now going to adjust the exhaust to how I want it, because it is a tapping at the underneath, which is a little bit annoying. It's tapping the bottom of the floor. So I need to adjust it before I can take off the back section. So I think I'm going to have to weld it. And I thought I'd do this for a minute, and then I'll get on with the suspension. But it's almost in line. It's not perfectly in line. Ideally I want it up there a bit. So be it. If I can get it to come down at the axle end a bit, that'd be better. So yeah, that's cool. These are things. So you can see what I'm doing a bit. Probably can't, but you can. That's fine. Bye. Me. Let's do it straight. Sort of. How's that up there? If that's all I've got to do, that's so much easier. Okay. That's cool. Alright, so where's the marker? There. I have to left hand this one. There's the edge. Roughly where it is. Yeah. Yeah, so now I can actually take it off now completely, which would be handy, and then go from there. Right, so the exhaust is out of the way, as you can see. Now it's time to tackle that rear spring by undoing the bottom of the shock on both sides. I haven't got anything on the trailing arm, and hopefully we'll be able to get the springs out quite nice and easily, and then we can get the new ones in, and then should be lowered at the back, obviously, not at the front. I haven't done the front yet, but you know that. Anyway, now I don't know how easy these are going to undo. I have sprayed them with WD, so hopefully not too bad. If I can get a spanner on them. Come on. You're now telling me you're going to be a 16 rather than a 15. Yes, of course you are. You're a 15. Not a 16 even. I should have checked. Bugger. Should we try that again? Test fits. And go on. Right. Gently do it. Maybe not necessarily Johnny does it. But there you go. It's going. Now for this, because it's the other side, lifting up. So still anti-clockwise. And on you go. There we go. Helps if the spanner stays on. Helps if the spanner goes on. Come on. Oh, come on. Be my friend, man. Now I'm lifting up. I might need to go get an extra, what's it? Just try and get it to go. Oh, semi going back soft, which is good. Hey, maybe not then. That made it nice and easy, didn't it? If you look, that's still on that side. Same with that side. I could keep winding it out, but I think what I'll do is I'll get the jack underneath, lift it up enough just to get the bolt out nice and easily. So yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, might need to take the wheels off. Let's see. Yeah. Should we see how ridiculous it looks down the side? It's raised. They're proper stars. Anyway, let's see how easy this is going to be, hey? Move that out of the way. Like a glove. Oops. that's one out. Yeah. 2. I'd actually say it's probably easier. So it hasn't got relocated. That's good. Oh, this is going to be a lot lower.
Really?
Yeah. I think I'm just going to have to place him in place for a minute and then get the bolts in.
What, for the shocks?
Yeah.
Just jack up under the...
Well, the difference is I probably could have taken those out and taken the wheels off.
Yeah. But the original ones you couldn't.
So that's the difference when they're fully stretched. So if you look there,
What?
it's quite a bit of difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, we've determined with these springs is that look, you put them in the way the writing is. So the writing is up. So writing there, up that way. That's that kind of in place. Get the jack back in. What bolt should I do first? Do that side because it'll be easier. The jack is over there already. There's the bolt. There's the bolt. There's the bolt. Keeping it on both sides because they're both going up at the same time. Almost there. Wee bit more. A wee bit more. Something pinged then. I have no idea what it was. I don't know. No idea. That's too high. That's too low. There we go. That side's in. Lower that now. Get the jack over to the other side. Also still got to put the nut on. Make sure it's seated. Yeah. I'll make it look like I've done this before. Right. Should really use new ones, but I'll do that at a later date. So, lovely new spring. Lovely new spring. Now it's time to do the exhaust. I've put on. Then I'm going to have to move the clamp somewhere else. Work out where that's got to go, tack it. But then I know that this fits well. And I think I can shorten it a bit. So I think I'm going to go with that one because then I haven't got to cut any more slots in it like that. Not necessarily weld it. Yeah, we can go with that. Then I've got this bit that I can use somewhere else. Take that off. Use that elsewhere. Good bit of pipe. It's just not going to work in the application that I require. This does, because it's a bit more snug. But I can always make this bit a bit shorter, I believe. So let's get it. Sorry, guys. How to before. Well, that wasn't there, was it? Could I put them there? Oops. There's no mark on it. Okay. Yeah, that's tight enough. Right, let's do this. See how far we can get that pipe's going in. Just to make it a bit shorter. Hammer. I did go in a bit more. Let's try and go a bit more. That'll probably do the trick. That's going nowhere. Right, let's get the weld out. So don't expect amazing work. Expect pigeon droppings. See how well we should do, shall we? Until we're out of wire. Flows a bit much. Let's turn the flow down a bit. Try again. I'll show you how shoddy the work is afterwards, but gloves on actually. Let's find the spanner. Nothing melts there. Let's take off the bracket. So I'll show you what I've done, welding wise, and then we'll mock it up to the car and make sure it's okay. And then we'll work out where the bracket's got to go. But here you go. It's not brilliant, but at the same time, I think it'll do the job. It's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, it's pretty solid. So I think we're good. I'm going to let it cool down for a bit, and then we'll walk it up to the car and see how we do. Right, I've mocked it up to the car. I did it quickly, so sorry you didn't see that. But the camera is on charge at the moment, so you can see here, that line there is where I want it to be. I've marked a little bit here to get rid of the rust, and then we'll tack weld it there, and hopefully we are good to go. So I'm going to do that now, do that nice and quickly, and hopefully we're all good. So as you saw, clamp there, welded there, bracket welded on as well, and hopefully that's it done. It's going to stop blowing and hanging down, I'm hoping. We'll see. If not, then it'll be another adventure another time. On here, get rid of some of the soot. Cover that in exhaust paste, which I've managed to trap underneath the exhaust. Cover that in exhaust paste when I put it on. Let's put it on. Let's hope I've got some exhaust paste out. Yeah. That's about right. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah. Now that comes out nice. Oh yeah.
Anything? Cool.
Tiny bit out of that one, but I did nothing with that one.
Right. But where you've done the welding,
Yeah. And a tiny bit out of that one. That's a million times better.
right, that's good then.
Nothing at all out of the world.
Good.
That's the bit I'm really blowing.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't hear it blowing at all now.
No. Give it a little grip. Still going.
And she's got to level off as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Still quite a gap on that arch.
It is lower.